It is time to relic C-3P0. That is me.
I don't care.
Greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Star Wars dad, Nooch Too Good, here with week 31. 31 weeks of farming Jabba the Hutt free to play here in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and we are definitely going to relic C-3PO today. We're going to get this done. You'll notice the exact same pieces sitting on Boba Fett, but we're going to choose C-3PO so we can get that CLS team almost complete here. And speaking of CLS, before we go and do that relic, I want to do some what do we call it? Where you just kind of take care of business. Oh, I can't think of the dirty work. I want to do the cleanup work. I don't know. I can't think of the word. Anyway, we're going to just take a look at the basics of what's been going on. So we can look at Conquest a little bit. We'll kind of see our progress in a big table here. And then we'll take a look at, we'll get C-3PO Relic. So we got Chewpio to 7 stars today. Why am I not taking him to Gear 12? Because I need these Chirotechs, and Chirotechs are precious to me right now. So I don't have many Chirotechs at the moment. I do need this Zeta, so I'm going to go ahead and apply that. Thank you. So that'll be really nice for Chewpio going forward. It'll really help me with that assault battle when it comes up here in a couple weeks. And my CLS team is rounding out really, really nicely. I don't need Chewpio for the Jabba journey. I'm going to go ahead and unfavorite him, although I'll come back to him later. If I've got some extra Chirotechs at any point, I will apply them and get Chewpio up to Gear 12. Although getting him to Gear 12... we'll see how I do in the next assault battle. Maybe I'll save some of those Chirotechs, although I would need 100 of those and 200 more. But if I get him to Gear 12, and I've got the other CLS team, like at Relic 3 or so, then I actually think I can get to the final tier of the Empire assault battle. So I don't know, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes down the road. Also, you know, I finished Captain Han Solo last week. Right now, the only farms I'm working on are Urur, Kersantin, and that's gonna be regular energy and Cantina energy, and that's it for requirements other than Rolo. We're still doing light side territory battles in my guild, so, and I don't see that changing. We're doing dark side Geonosis, and I think we get like 6 or 7 stars in that, so we're not gonna be doing light side Geonosis because that's much, much harder than dark side. So I'm gonna have Rolo here. It's like been like 30 shards a month, so in like 2 to 3 months, so somewhere in the April range, which is what I said before. That's as soon as I get Rolo, we'll go straight into Jedi Knight Luke, because I'll have the rest of the farms finished here in about a month or so-ish. You can see I've got Embo down there. I'm not going to farm Embo until I've got everybody else at Relic levels. I want to get all the relics done. I want to have Embo there for the Jabba team eventually, but I'm not going to farm him right now because I'm trying to go straight to Jabba, and you guys know the deal. That's how we're working with that. Let's take a look at ships, but before we do that, I want to pull up my week 31 table here. You can see we started back at week 13. If you want to go back even farther, my 12-week table. We started, 31 weeks ago. Geo, Soldier, Cad Bane, etc. You guys have seen this before. I've dropped it out there. Here's our progress lately. We had a kind of a gap there between week... is that week 16 or 18? I don't know. And all the way, then every week since then, we've done something along the way. I think that next week may be a little bit of a gap here. I don't think I'm going to get to Boba Fett Relic by next week. I was able to buy some of the, I'll tell you, I was able to buy some of the C-3PO pieces. And then, by the way, here, you want my face back? Here we go. I was able to buy some of the 3PO pieces of these injector cells with my Conquest currency, which won't be back again for a little while, but we got 71 now, which is kind of nice, so we'll see. But I think 2 weeks for Boba Fett, I think that's what we're going to be looking at. Anywho, ships. What was I saying? Ships. So what I did for ships was I pulled up a video for my 3 weeks ago video. This is 3 weeks ago. So in 3 weeks, this is the part of the video where we do math. We do math here on this. Why is it over there? That's weird. Anyway, so here's the part on Sprockets so we have to do math. So we're going to look at this. I'm at 23 Houndstooth shards there. If we look at me right now, I'm at 54. That's 31 shards in 3 weeks. So that's 10 shards a week. So I need like 4 to 4.5 weeks to get Houndstooth done. Xandurblood was at 14. Now it's at 45. Hey, guess what? That's 31 also. So it's 10 a week. Where was I at IG 2057 now? It was 11. IG 2000 I've done much better. I'm at 57 now, and I was at 11 at the time. So if I can get some lucky drops like that, but probably about 4 to 5 weeks. So where does that put me? Let's pull up the old calendar on the old computer here. So today is there 1, 2, 3, 4. So somewhere probably around the 10th of February, which is kind of what I predicted was early February, I will have all of these farms done. I should have Chrysanthemum at 7 stars by then. I will have all these farms done somewhere around the 10th of February, and then it's just about gear. Gear, 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 gear. Millennium Falcon, gear, gear, gear. Millennium Falcon, gear, gear, gear. Now let's take a look at some predictions I made back in week 13, because some of them have been right, more of them have been wrong. We got, Wappa was close. I think it was, let me take a look at these. I predicted week 15 for 7-star Wampa. We actually did it, oh, did we do it earlier? Let's see here. Where's my 7-star Wampa? Why can't I see it? 7-star, 7-star. I don't know. Do you guys see? I'm not seeing. I'm not going to spend all day here. 7-star. I really should plan this stuff. Like, you know, spend like a half an hour doing research for a 10-minute video. Anyway, I don't know. We relicked Wampa at week 23. Week 16 CLS unlocked. That did not happen. CLS was unlocked week 18. Week 18. Week 21 Chewbacca unlocked. We actually did Chewbacca on week 23. I predicted week 22 for C-3PO. That wasn't until week 29. And then I said 7-star Hermit Yoda on week, is that 28? Man, my printing's too small. I did that week 26, so actually it's a little ahead on the 7-star Hermit Yoda. I said week 30 for Millennium Falcon and Outrider done. Outrider was, what was Outrider? Outrider was, I didn't write that one down either. All right, I'm not keeping very good track of this, but that was somewhere around week 30, maybe a little bit before. And I said week 35, 7-star Rolo. That's gonna not keep pace. That's gonna be more like, if we look at April, I'm talking more like 40 weeks, something like that. So, anywho, that's all the updates on the account right now. Everything that's going on. February 10th is really that date. Probably the second week of February update. That'll be week. Let's see, for week 31 now. That'll be week 32, 33, 34. Week 35 or week 36 is when we just drop all the character farming and go straight into gear farming. We'll be farming for our, as soon as we get Chrysanthemum done, we're going to be farming signal data like mad dogs here. I'm going to go after signal data like crazy. And then we won't be able to get Jedi Knight Luke until Leia's done IBC, but we'll be getting these other relics done too here. I'm going to go ahead and unfavorite Bosk, because I'm not going to be taking him to gear 12, I don't think. He doesn't need Kyrotex, but if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I'm not going to farm for it right now. So, whoa. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and unfavorite Cad Bane as well for the same reason. I don't need him for this Jabba rush. That's where we are. This is where we are, week 31. 31 weeks of Jabba the Hutt free-to-play farming. Let me know how your account is doing. Let me know how your account is tracking. At some point along the way, I've uploaded weeks 1 to 80, levels 1 to 85 in the Discord server. When I get to the end of this journey, I'll definitely upload the entire, journey of the table that I've got to show you every hit along the way. Let's go ahead and relic. I almost forgot to do this part. Let's go ahead and relic up C-3PO. Again, I'm not going to put this Zeta on. At the start of the encounter, C-3PO and R2-D2 gain translation for 3 turns. I realize it could be valuable to have C-3PO have translation at the beginning of the encounter, but I've certainly done just fine with my CLS team. Like, my other CLS teams do just fine on my other accounts, and I don't have that Zeta, so I'm not going to add it here on this one. And here, this one is just for Galactic Republic or Ewoks, and this one is just for Resistance or Ewoks. I don't have a lot of these Omegas to spare, and I'm not using Galactic Republic or Resistance, and I'm not using Ewoks with C-3PO, so I'm not going to use that either. Let's see how his mods are doing. What do we got for mod set? We got a speed set. We got my 263 speed. We got a bunch of extra potency to land those translations, and that's pretty much what we got. Let's take C-3PO to Relic levels, gear 13. Can I take him to Relic 1? I believe I can. There we go. We got that done. Now these guys are all Relic. I think I'll be able to do at least, I believe I'll be able to do at least tier 2 of, I think it's the Secrets of the Empire or Shadows of the, what is the Empire Assault Battle? I don't know. The Empire Assault Battle where you battle the Empire with the CLS team. I believe I'll be able to get through at least Challenge tier 2 of that. I'll take some shots at Challenge tier 3, but I think my gear 11 Chupio is not going to get it done unless I get some good RNG. Anyway, there you go. We now, week 31, have 6 Relic characters. This is when you guys come to me and your account's a year old and you don't have any relics, that I kind of just blush at that. Like, what is going on? What are you doing? What is happening? Can I gear up some other characters? I could gear up Aura Singh here. Why not? You know what? Why not? We're going to need her anyway. We could probably use her in some teams. Anyway, that's where we are right now. That's what's going on with the account. That's what's happening here today. Hey guys, you're all wonderful people. I don't care what Dank Ideal says about you. Have a great day. I will talk to you soon. And of course, always remember, if I can find my cursor, Nooch too good.